You are listening to Larry Conners, USA.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
This is Larry Conners USA. Larry Conners USA.
I never expected today to be quite as emotional for me as it has been. I've talked to a number of you and gotten to know you. I think it's important to tell you right now, though. You guys may, individually feel a little broken. You guys all talk about the effects you have to deal with, and, you talk about the impact of that day. But you guys won. You guys held. Democracies are not defined by our bad days. We're defined by how we come back from bad days, how we take accountability for that. And for all the overheated rhetoric surrounding this committee, our mission is very simple. It's to find the truth, and it's to ensure accountability.
Yes and no. This is July 27, 2021. That is Illinois Congressman Adam Kinzinger, Republican. A Republican seated on the House Select Committee that Pelosi wants to investigate and find out not really the facts, but how do we blame it all on Trump and anyone who would have voted for Trump at that point and may still be thinking about supporting him or the GOP in the future. This is political theater at its finest. And Kinzinger did it great. I mean, he was this close to crying. Emotional. Now, he's praising the Capitol Police for what they did. I share that with him. I share the fact that we want to know what happened. And this is not the way we should do it. I share the idea that our democracy is not defined by our worst days, but also our best days. And overall. But you see now why Pelosi put him on that committee as one of the Republicans to serve on the House Select Committee, all to investigate the January 6th violent invasion of the Capitol. I will agree with that, a violent invasion. It was not an insurrection. No one, not one person had been charged with insurrection because they do not have standing to do so. They can get them on trespassing, defacing federal property, stealing federal property, Nancy Pelosi's nameplate, things of this nature, intimidation, but not insurrection. Insurrection would really mean, actually trying to overthrow the government. That's not what those inside the Capitol were doing. They were wrong. They shouldn't have done it. It put a mark against Republicans and Trump supporters and all conservatives for eons to come. But it was not an insurrection. Kinzinger very emotional, saying we want the facts. So is he going to ask the questions that Congressman Trey Gowdy of Ohio or Congressman Jim Banks of Indiana, both Republicans, would have asked? See, they were originally appointed to serve on that committee. The GOP leadership said, we want you guys to serve on the committee. When a committee like this is set up, Democrats and Republican leadership get to appoint the members they want to serve on it. But it didn't happen this time. Because Pelosi said, no, Banks and Gowdy, they're too partisan. Partisan? That's a funny joke. Every Democrat on that committee is partisan. And obviously Kinzinger is apparently going to be part of their partisan pawn shop as well. We're going to get into that in great detail over the next 2 hours. You do not want to miss a moment. Let your friends and neighbors know we're on the air because they need to hear this as well, even your enemies. Oh, also lock down, mask up again. You don't have a vaccination? You don't have one? You don't have one? You will get one. You will get one. Or else we might ban you from life. Don Lemon Fruitcake is suggesting ban you from life if you're not going to do it. Do you know how many medical personnel have not gotten a vaccination? Nationwide, according to WebMD and Medscape Medical System, 1 in 4 hospital workers had not received a single dose of COVID-19. Among the 50 largest hospitals, 1 in 3 have not gotten it. Why? Are they afraid of it? Is it because it's not fully FDA approved? Think they don't need it? And again, keep in mind they're trying to push it on our kids, and we're told to follow the science. There's no such science. Christopher Bedford, senior editor of The Federalist, is going to join us about this revolt against the American people, against you. And then the hypocrisy of the progressives when it comes to law and order. Former Congressman Trey Gowdy made a great presentation on that over the weekend on his program. Lock and load. Ready on the right.
You can hear podcasts of this program at Larry Connors USA Facebook. Larry Connors USA Facebook.